Hello, I am Chris Pickard, Director of Body in Balance, formerly the Pain Relief Centres, here in sunny Hertfordshire and the even sunnier United Kingdom at the moment. And what I would like to do is I would like to share some really good news with people who have fibromyalgia. But first of all, I need to share with you an experience that I had when trying to share this with people on a fibromyalgia forum. And this really was an incredible learning experience for me, and I really hope that this is going to help me to help you so that you can improve. So let me tell you a little bit about what this video is about. It's about cancer brains versus not cancerous brains, but the brains of people with cancer versus the brains of people with fibromyalgia. Now, for a few years, ever since a friend of mine had been diagnosed with terminal cancer, it was actually terminal brain cancer, she is still alive and the cancer has gone into complete remission as far as we know as of this day. She was given 18 months to live, and that was 4 years ago. On her journey to try and find something to help her, she met a couple of amazing practitioners in the States. One who helped get rid of the cancer, and another one who stopped it coming back, because it kept on coming back. This one doctor could get rid of it, but it kept coming back. Anyway, I went and learned from the guy who stopped it coming back. And I then went on and have become active in one of the cancer forums on Facebook to share my knowledge of what I found out, and usually to direct people towards this particular practitioner in the States. And it's amazing. I mean, in the cancer forum there are holistic therapists, there are people with cancer, people without cancer, but all people with some kind of experience with cancer. And you know what? Nearly everyone's always just trying to help everyone else. Even if someone has built a website to actually sell really healthy products, people realise that there's an industry, there's money to be made in health. And people with cancer, yes, they're extremely vulnerable people, but they appreciate every single little bit of help they can get, as long as they realise that the people who are out there trying to talk to them aren't just trying to sell them. They're actually trying to do them some good. And in all my years on being on the cancer forum, I'm not there to make any money. I don't think I have actually made any money doing it. But what I have done is I've given information and I've helped people. Because, I don't want to make any money from it because that's not my area of expertise. But I can direct people. When it comes to fibromyalgia, I have 20 years of experience. 18 of those years, pretty frustrating. The last 2 years, very rewarding, because I've taken what I've learnt about helping people with terminal illnesses like cancer, and it's amazing when you take that and when you take elite sports nutrition and you apply it to people with fibromyalgia, people that need to get healthier and fit, but their cells are not working. So I went to apply this same strategy that I was using in the cancer forum in a fibromyalgia forum because I knew that I could really help. And the moment I put one post on there saying, I think hope is on the way, I think there's a huge amount of science out there. In fact, let me show you. Now, it's possible that a lot of you have never heard of PubMed. All the top scientific researchers know what PubMed stands for. It's shortened for sort of published medical science. And you can go to the American Library of Published Medicine online, it's just called PubMed, and there are over 9,000 published medical articles, scientific articles, on fibromyalgia. From all the different theories, all the things that are working, aren't working. And it's probably likely that none of you have got a medical doctor who looks on there on a regular basis to see what is current about fibromyalgia. A lot of you may even be seeing alternative healthcare practitioners who have not ever gone on there to look at what's going on there. And a lot of you have probably never gone on there. Well, this is a short list of the published medical articles. You might be able to see some of them there. that's a short list of some of the ones that I've read in the past couple of weeks, and to really find out what's the latest thoughts and understandings about it. And it really is corroborating what I've been doing with my patients with fibromyalgia for the past couple of years, and I will get into that. But first of all, the reason for this video again. The reason for this video is when I went onto the fibromyalgia forum, some people were really excited when I said, look, I've got something really exciting to share. I'm going to post it tomorrow. I've only just been given to actually post on this forum because I haven't got fibromyalgia myself. And about 50% of the people were really supportive, said, I can't wait to hear what's going on. It'd be really, I'm excited. You know, I've been let down before, but I'm excited. You know, I look forward to finding out and learning. Some people are obviously skeptical, say, I'm going to listen, but I'm skeptical. But some people were just so volatile to my presence, and they went out and they searched out who I was, because it was on Facebook, so they could, you know, follow the link, find out that I own a business that is actually to do with healthcare. I help people get out of pain on a daily basis, and I get paid for it. They seemed to be outraged by the fact that this was happening, despite the fact that most of them were on a lot of drugs that were being paid for by someone, and someone was making a lot of money. I mean, the drug industry makes a huge amount of money for fibromyalgia, and it's getting nowhere with it. So anyway, a lot of people were very upset that I actually have a business helping people with pain, and they didn't even want to know about all the free advice that I was going to give them. They just decided to that's it. And so I got banned from the forum by the owner, not in a nasty way. He was a really nice guy, and you know, if he wants, I'm going to show him this video. I'm going to, you know, I want him to share all this knowledge for free. I don't need any credit for it, because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people with fibromyalgia, millions, who need help desperately. And so I thought, well, why did I get this reaction from the fibromyalgia forum but not from the cancer forum? And of course, it's to do with the brain fog. It's to do with fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is a body-wide, brain-wide inflammation. And the thing we know about the brain is that when it's inflamed, it does not register pain. The brain does not have pain receptors. You can cut open the skull, which will hurt, but you can prod a needle in the brain and it doesn't hurt. You can get all kinds of other behavioural changes and all kinds of weird reactions, but not pain. But inflammation of the brain causes personality change. It will cause things like you being more sensitive to pain in the rest of the body. It will cause things like you to be very, very fearful, very afraid, very timid, which is what a lot of fibromyalgia patients are like when they first come to me. They're very afraid, they don't want to try anything. But then slowly, as you gain their trust, you do more for them, they see that they respond to what you're telling them to do. They get somewhere and they start to trust you and they start following through on everything. And that's when you get great results. So I realised that when it comes to fibromyalgia, what I've got to do is I've got to earn your trust. I've got to get past the inflamed brain first of all, before we can do anything else. So that's why I'm making this video, and I'm going to tell you everything I can for free without you even having to give me your email address. No parting of cash, no money, not even an email address, okay? So what I'd like you to do, if you want to learn more about the protocol that I use in the clinic, and yeah, learn it for free. I'm not going to charge you for this. I'm not even going to ask you for your email address. You can probably find the next video on YouTube, or if you're watching this on one of my web pages and there's a button below to press saying next page, something like that, or find out the protocol, just click on it. It will take you to the next page. It's not going to ask you for an email address. Okay, so bear with me, and I really, really hope that I can help you. Be well.